I meant to make this video earlier, but I came home, started relaxing, and I was like, you know what? It's getting late. I'm assuming people ain't watching football no more. I don't watch football like that anymore. So I figured it'd be a good time to come on here and make this video because I've been thinking about this for the past 2 days. So I made sure I wrote it down, and it's just amazing to me the way things have shifted. The sad part is it's like people are so cool with where things are. That's the part that gets me, that I really don't understand. Um, excuse me. If anybody wants to come on camera, feel free to put it in the comments. But I'm gonna let y'all know what has happened since all this has started. Grown ass men and grown ass women have become cool with allowing people to tell them how to think. I want y'all to think about what I just said. Hear me out. Grown ass men and grown ass women are cool with being told how to think. We are supposed to independently think for ourselves. We're also supposed to ask questions so that we can understand certain things. It's gotten to the point where they tell you how to think, and if you question them, then that's a problem. Nah, it's not going down like that. It's just not, especially not on my motherfucking watch. I don't know how y'all cool with that shit, but I'm not. Like I said, if anybody wants to come on camera and speak their piece, all you got to do is make a comment or whatever, and I will gladly let you come on. Um, I'm actually looking now to see. Let me see if I could do this. Uh, invite a guest. Copy. Um, post a comment. There we go. All right, there we go. Now, what I just did was I put the link in the comments if anybody wants to come on camera and speak their piece, no matter who you are, whether you agree with me, whether you disagree with me, or you just want to say something. It's all good on my part. Y'all know I'm cool with whatever because this is a no judgment zone. But the conversations that I've had, it's boggling my mind. How many people have y'all met? Like when you meet them, you go shake their hand or you want to give them a pound, and they say, "No, no, no, I'm a hugger." Do y'all realize that now people who would always give you a hug, they don't want to touch you? Do you realize that the house that you would go over for a holiday or something like that, it would be the house that everybody will go to? Nobody wants to come, not even the host. They don't want you in their house. Do you realize that people who would always be just so welcoming are now scared of that? Why? Not because of science, because somebody told them to be scared. Um, no matter how healthy you may be, no matter how good your immune system is, was, or will be, you are going to get sick. That shit is inevitable. Everybody is going to get sick. It doesn't matter. Based on your immune system is going to determine the severity of how you get sick, how long you get sick. So, When throughout history has putting something over your face prevented you from getting sick? Hell, I'm from Newark, New Jersey. When it was freezing outside, I'm talking about fucking freezing outside, you got the ski mask over your face and a scully. And the next day, your ass gets sick. Some motherfuckers that sleep under a fan, they get sick. So it's like, what the fuck? Same thing. You got grown ass men and grown ass women having people tell them how to think and now telling them how to raise their children. The same people that will go to a school and ready to blow the motherfucker up because a teacher said something to their kid that they didn't like. Are you fucking serious? This, yo, we are honestly and truly in the fucking Twilight Zone. It's comical to me. You got people, I literally know people personally. I'm talking about personally who will badmouth the government, talk about the cops. You can't trust them, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they went and got that shot. So you don't trust them, but you trust putting whatever they told you to put in your arm. Word. And I got a message for every single person out there that has made the statement to me, well, you don't know nobody that got it, so you just talking and speaking off of nothing because it hasn't affected you yet. Word. Well, let me let y'all in on a little secret. Excuse me. I got a call 2 days ago from my father, who is in Newark, New Jersey. He says to me, I don't feel good. I think I'm gonna go to the VA and get tested. I went off. I said, if you don't feel good, that means your body's telling you you don't feel good. Why would you go get a test to tell you if you got something? That makes no sense, especially if the test is faulty. Well, and I'm not going to go into details as to why because I don't want to put the other person on blast. So I said to him, get off the phone with me and call Khalil. Khalil is a personal friend of mine who is my nutritionist and my herbalist in Newark, New Jersey. This is my man's. I said, call Khalil. You have Khalil right there in your back pocket. You have no reason to go to the VA to get tested because if you get tested and they tell you that you got it, what you gonna do? I'm gonna go home. If you go get tested and they tell you don't got it, what you gonna do? I'm gonna go home. So what the fuck is the point of getting tested? Granted, okay, cool. Now he gets tested. They tell him he got it. What's my response? Talk to Khalil. He talks to Khalil. Khalil gives him a tea to drink. My father called me earlier and he is fine. So I don't know what y'all, the boogeyman y'all talking about, but my father went to somebody to do something natural and he talked to Khalil. Khalil said, are you sweating? He said yes. If he was like, well, if you're sweating, that means that what I gave you is working. And my father sounds 1,000,000,000% better than he did 2 days ago because he said he just didn't feel good. And then today, I think my father said to me, I know my body, so I knew I was sick. So I said to him again, if you just said you knew your body and you knew you were sick, why did you go get a test? For what reason? See, these people got cats so conditioned like you have to get a test. Once again, you don't get tests for the cold. You know you got a cold. You don't get tests for a flu. You know you got the flu. So they've made this shit cool That is the problem. When people get so comfortable with shit, they know they can control you. See, they study us, algorithms, movements, all the social media and all that other shit. So they know how they can push a fucking button. But see, here's the thing. They can poke and push all they want with me. Because when you do this to me, here's my response. I don't fall into that trap of fear. I don't move like that off of emotion because it's not logical. I just wish more of you would use logic and common sense rather than moving off of fear and emotion, because there is no way for anybody out there that it's cool that you are allowing an entity to tell you how to think. That got to be the dumbest shit I've ever heard of in my fucking life. I can't. We talking about 40, 50, 60-year-old people. And the other thing that's so frustrating is that they got y'all so brainwashed that when someone speaks like me, motherfuckers want to say that you are a 45 supporter. Why are you making this political? I know people from all walks of life: black, white, gay, straight, Republican, Democrat, uh, uh, whatever religions, whatever, who are on all sides of this. Every single side. So now what? Y'all have to stop allowing them to always give you a boogeyman. That, once again, is the problem. You have to think for yourselves. You have to have conversations with people who have different views than you so y'all can come to a common ground. It's okay to feel how you want to feel, but notice the key words. You feel how you want to feel. You are not supposed to feel how somebody told you how to feel. That's dumb, yo. Like, I have been the same way my entire life. My entire life. I don't just accept certain shit because it doesn't make sense. I'm going to question shit. You teach your children to question shit. But it's so cool to comply now? Why? People are wearing a mask because people told you to put on a mask with absolutely zero scientific proof showing you how it stops anything. I know plenty of people, I'm talking about plenty of people who have consistently worn a mask and they still got it. What's the point? Science tells you when you walk your monkey ass outside, you have these beautiful skies, these beautiful trees doing what they supposed to pick up toxins and everything. Why the fuck you wearing a mask outside when you got all that oxygen you could be breathing in? That makes no sense. You know what science says? Science says that whatever this is so minuscule, it goes through the fucking mask. So, say again, when are you going to wake up and say, fuck this shit? I, even though it's cold, I kind of wish I was in Newark right now. So disappointed in Ross Baraka. His father's probably turning over in his grave. Making motherfuckers that you got to have that goddamn, you got to have a shot to do shit. Fuck you. If anybody knows Ross Baraka, tag him on this video. You got to be ashamed of yourself for doing that shit. We have to take back what's rightfully ours. Period. All of y'all. If a business now see, this is what I mean about people need to understand that just because one door closes doesn't mean that it's not the chance for a billion more to open up. If you live in a place where there's businesses that are refusing you service because you don't want to wear a mask, you don't have the shot, open up a business and accept people who don't want to wear a mask and who plan on not getting that goddamn shot. You will make money hand over fist. Because what I will tell all of y'all is this: I meet people all the damn time. I communicate with people I haven't seen in a while, and we might see each other on the street. And one of the first questions I ask them is like, yo, you didn't get that goddamn shot, did you? They were like, hell no. It's happening more and more and more, showing me that shit they telling you on the news, they're fucking lying. They playing games. Are there people out there who got it? Yes. Are there more people who didn't get it? Hell yes. Now, if nobody's going to get on, I'm getting ready to end this video, but I want to let y'all in on a little something if you don't already know. If you or somebody that you know lives in the Atlanta area, January 8th, I have an event where Dr. Lamar Price is going to be there. He's going to be doing blood tests. He's going to be doing eye tests. The eye test is basically a physical. He can look in your eyes and tell you exactly what's going on in your body to the letter. The blood test is so that you can see your blood. Now, I'm gonna break some stuff down to you. At the first event, there's about 20 people there. One person that was there got all 3 shots. We saw the blood of somebody who didn't get the shot. What we saw was blood cells that were perfectly round, all spread apart, spaced out. When we looked at the blood of the person who got the shot, first thing we saw was a parasite. Second thing that was very noticeable was disfigured. There was not one perfect circle, not one perfect circle. And they were not spaced out. They were all clumped together like this. What does that mean? That means that his blood was clotted. Now, here's the thing. About 4 days ago, saw a friend of mine I haven't seen in a while. He just got engaged. He said he didn't get the shot. I said, my man, what about your fiance? He said his fiance did get the shot. From our understanding, if you're having unprotected sex with someone who got the shot, that means that basically your ass got the shot. So on January 8th, he's coming with his fiance. We're going to look at her blood and his blood. If his blood is not clotted, he's good. If it is, it proves the point of you better not be having unprotected sex with somebody who got that goddamn shot. Here's the other thing. At the last event, there was only one person out of the 20 who got the shot that was there. So his blood was different than everybody else who got a blood test. The objective is to get as many people there as possible who got the shot so that we can pull up multiple slides of people who got the shot. Put them all on one side so everybody can see them. Then put up people who didn't get the shot. If the people who got the shot, all of their blood looks exactly the same, and the people who didn't get it, blood looks exactly the same, we just did our own study, and it proves if you got the shot, your blood clots and your blood cells are damaged. Period. If you see that, will you finally believe that you've been lied to? I'm listening to commercials and all this other shit. Protect yourself and get the shot. Protect yourself from what? You still can get sick. You still can give it to people. You still can catch it. So what the fuck is the point of getting it? Then in these same commercials, they talking about get a flu shot. Did y'all see the numbers for the flu when all this shit started? The shit dropped 96%. So what the fuck is the point of getting a flu shot? So they want to give you a 2-for-1, the flu shot and the booster at the same time. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, yo. Come on. And I'm going to say this again. The only way to stop the bullshit is when we unite and say, fuck y'all, we going to do what we've been doing. As long as you allow them to keep on making the rules and setting the rules, they're going to keep coming up with new shit. The buck stops when we, as a collective, decides to stop that damn buck. Anybody who's watching, especially on the Unplugged page, we on the same page. But see, we have to wake the other people up to let them know, look, this is what we need to do. Unfortunately, they have been brainwashed. But the ultimate goal is to save the fucking children. Children should not be getting this shot. If it was so effective, why you got to keep getting more? They on 3. The 4th one has been approved. Why do you have to keep getting them? Why hasn't early treatment been talked about? Why is it that it has to be the shot? Why aren't there other alternatives? How is it that you're talking about a quote unquote horse dewormer? That's a problem. When that particular drug that starts with an I, there have been people who have gotten a Nobel Prize for that particular medication. So if they got a Nobel Prize for it and they were giving it to humans, why are they saying it's a horse dewormer? Ask yourself that. See, that's the problem. Y'all are cool with them controlling the narrative. Fuck them. We control the narrative. See, here's the whole thing. They put something out. It depends. Then it turns into how are we going to run with it? If they got an inch, they're going to take 1,000,000,000 miles. We got to stop that shit. Let them take an inch backwards. One suggestion I have for y'all tonight before you go to bed, go on Netflix and watch Don't Look Up. It'll put everything into perspective. Every single thing of exactly what's going on now, showing you how easily manipulated people can be. It is mind-boggling. I'm talking about they did that shit to the letter of how easy it is. Y'all have to stop allowing the bullshit. Just stop, yo. Like literally, just stop. Watch Don't Look Up. Watch Wag. I think it's Wag the Tail. I gotta put it in the comments once I find it. It's a movie. It's an old movie with Robert De Niro and Gene Hoffman. I think that's the name. Gene Hoffman. What the fucking dude name is? But it's an old movie, yo. I'm almost Wag the Tail on a dog or Wag the Tail, something like that. I can't remember the name of it. Harold, they're gonna come out with Decepticons. Now, here's the question that you asked about the variant. Have y'all noticed that once the new variant comes out, they don't talk about the old variant no more? How are they testing people for variants? These motherfuckers can't even get the test right to see if you got it or not. But they can test for a variant. Wag the dog. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, my man. Whoever said that, I appreciate it. Wag the dog. Y'all need to watch those 2 movies. Seriously, it will change everything. It's frustrating to see how people react to this shit. And they so quick to jump on you when you don't agree with what they've been told what to say. What comes out of here is the independent thought that comes from here. For most people, what's coming out of here is what they see on TV. So sad. So sad. like I said, if nobody wants to come on, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. About to get me some water. And that's something I suggest for everybody. Drink a lot of water. I'm talking about a lot of water. Don't drink no goddamn Nestle water. Don't buy that water. Don't support. Fuck Nestle. Don't support that water at all. Y'all seen my video why I say that or whatever. Don't fuck with Nestle. Tell people don't buy Nestle. Period. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I will not drink something before I drink Nestle and before I drink that goddamn Dasani. Two different reasons. Dasani is just, it's the most acidic water on the market. Morally, fuck Nestle. I wouldn't care if they gave me that shit for free. I'll be thirsty. I'll be all right. I'll wait till I get home. But for all of y'all, understand this. First and foremost, you're not alone. Second, I can see right now there's 11 people watching this video live. If you're watching this video live right now, put the city and state where you live so that somebody may see that and y'all can link up if y'all live in the same city or state. That way, you're cool and you're connected with another like-minded individual, because we have to make sure that we build our networks. We have to make sure that we build our networks. People got to be on the same page. Something else I'm gonna say to y'all that we talked about before: if things go the way that it's headed, you're gonna have to let certain people go. You can't allow people who are pretty much contaminated to be where you are, because they're a danger to you and everybody else that's surrounding you. We're being trapped between cell phones, fucking smart TVs, I got them debit cards, whatever the case may be, our cars. We are being trapped. Point blank, period, end of story. But guess what? You can leave your card somewhere where you aren't. You can turn off your phone. You could put a tape over the camera, whatever. But once they put something in you to track you, you can't get rid of that. Once it's in you, it's in you. If you doing your best to stay off the grid and somebody got that shot, you ain't off the grid no more. So I hate to say it, some people are gonna have to be left behind. It's a sad truth. I feel bad that that's what it is, but that right there is the truth, yo. So for everybody out there, if you're watching this video, tag somebody. If you haven't already, go to Unplugged Free Your Mind on YouTube and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so that you can get notified when we go live. Next show will be Wednesday, 8 o'clock. But I'm not here to sugarcoat shit. Everybody wants honesty, but everyone can't handle the truth. It's not my fault. Truth hurts. And tough love is still love. It's just sometimes it's gonna hurt your feelings. I'm not a sensitive type of cat. Give it to me 1,000% raw. I only know one way to come at people. I can't help that. Always been like this. So for all of you, just understand this. If nobody else tells you, I love you. I care about your well-being. That's the reason why I speak the way that I do. That's the reason why I come at you the way that I do. If I genuinely care and I'm telling you how and what's going on, why would you take the word of people who don't know you, who don't give a fuck about you, over someone that actually cares? Think about that. Y'all want to fight and claw whatever with the people who actually there to help you. There's no financial gain with me telling you what I tell you. Zero. If they're telling you something, they're going to financially gain from it. Got to think about that. Like, when it comes to us, It's always you got to show me better than you could tell me. Yo, they showing you, but you sitting there like this, and you sitting there like them fucking monkeys. You sitting there like this, and like this. I don't understand that shit. Me, man, take your motherfucking hands over from over your ears. I'm looking at fucking kids having trouble breathing with a mask on their face. What the fuck you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? If y'all want to put this into perspective, no bullshit. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. If I need to give me some water, I gotta wake my little cousin up. We're trying to think about this. If what they said was so detrimental to the world and all these people, why haven't we seen people drop dead on the street who are homeless? Where the dead bodies at? When I drive down 85, to get on 85 going to Atlanta, there's a section off the highway where there's actual homeless people under the bridge or whatever. Why ain't they dead? Where the dead bodies at? I'll wait. Come on, y'all. You smarter than this. Use your logic. And lastly, this is very, very important. And this is why certain doctors need to lose their fucking licenses. More often than not, there's a lot of people that take medication. High cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart medication, they got diabetes, might have cancer, could have lupus, motherfuckers could have whatever. But in other words, they consistently take medication. When you consistently take medication, there's certain stuff you can't take because it could fuck you up based on the side effects of the medication that you're taking. If that's the case, how can doctors tell people who are consistently taking medication it is safe to take that shot? How would they know? They can't tell you how your body's going to react to whatever's in that shot in comparison to what you're already taking. How would they know? Has it been tested long enough? Because I know, and a lot of people who watch the show know, clinical trials for what they're doing right now does not end until 2023. This is a fact. You can go look that up yourself. So if the clinical trials aren't over till 2023, how can they tell you it's safe and effective? I'll wait. So for all of y'all, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm probably gonna go live tomorrow too. Might be a part 2 to this. It all depends. And we'll definitely see y'all Wednesday on the show. Don't forget, if anybody wants to come to the event January 8th, hit me up on the messenger. If you have my number, just call or text me and I'll make sure that I get you the flyer. Do not post the flyer on social media. Text it to people, send it to people on the messenger. Do not post it on social media. But it's a possibility. Might be a few surprise guests there. I'm not going to confirm anything yet because I gotta have certain conversations, but I will keep y'all posted. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. And if y'all got any type of value from this video, any value, tag somebody, share the video everywhere, put people on. And if anybody out there has anything they want to say to me, want to have a private conversation, cool. Want to have a conversation on a platform like this, cool. Just let me know. I don't give a damn. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I love and appreciate the support. Deuces.